Okay, everyone. Looks like we're back. Hopefully. I hope we're back. For those just arriving, hello and welcome. I'm Bad Karma, and this is the Bad Karma Drone Project. We are currently in Clemson, South Carolina, the Clemson University, the garden, the botanical gardens, or garden, excuse me. And boy, have we found the mother lode of all jackpots of Pokestops here. Right now, I'm just currently parked, sitting in the vehicle. The place opened about maybe about 15, 20 minutes ago. And my mission here today is basically just I'm getting low on Pokeballs and candy. So my mission today is just to try to get as much done in the way of restocking. That's why I'm not really catching any Pokemon to speak of right now. Unless something interesting comes along. Something interesting pops up, then I'll grab it. But the current um, campaign, I guess I should say, that's running right now, that has the selected Pokemon, um, really don't interest me that much. They're not going to help. Excuse me. They're not going to really help me much in the battling sequences that I do. So there really isn't a whole lot of point in catching them. So when it's times like this that I don't really have a lot that I really want to catch, I just stock up on Pokeballs. I'll show you what I got now. Uh, so I got an inventory, maximum inventory of 3,550 items that I can carry, and I've got 444 Pokeballs, Great Balls, 328, and Ultra 494. So yeah, pretty good there. I do want to get some more berries, and so that I can feed my little buddy that walks around with me, keep him well fed. Normally, I tend to like to because I do use the Pokemon or the Pokemon Go Plus unit to spin Pokestops and catch Pokemon from time to time, especially when I'm driving and I don't need to be focusing on the phone. I need to be focusing on the road, so I'll just set that up and let it run. And the only type of Pokeballs that the auto catch function uses is the standard Pokeballs. So I like to keep over 1,000 of them in inventory, and now I'm down into the 400s. So I need to to restock that pretty bad. I normally come down here like once a month, once every during the winter months when the botanical gardens has less people in it, so that I'm not interfering with them. Um, I tend to come down here more frequently when this place is less packed with people. You know, when it's fewer visitors. I also like to come down here when it's inclement weather. You know, when it's raining or windy, cold, nasty type of where most people wouldn't get outdoors and walk around and look in a garden and stuff, where they'd be indoors. That's when I come out and do my thing. Because I am physically handicapped and disabled, I do 99% of my Pokemon Go from a vehicle or at home, sitting at home. I don't have any Pokestops or gyms at the house, so that necessitates the need to come out here and restock. And there's like quite a few of them over there I haven't gotten yet. The ones with the circle around the little cube are ones that I have not spun yet. I haven't spun those Pokestops. They're new to me. Usually I go down this road. Um, as you look up near the top of the screen, towards the gym that's over there on the left, not the one that has the bird, but the one on the left of it. I usually head down that direction, and when this place is empty, I can generally drive about 5 to 10 miles per hour and just slowly, spin these Pokestops. And you if you go back and forth a couple of times, you can easily rack up the Pokeballs pretty quick. You can get your inventory really up there fast. During the summertime or when the weather's really nice, there will be a bunch of people out here at the botanical gardens, and I don't like getting in other people's way when I play the game. Um, this area is extremely popular, as you can imagine, with Pokemon Go players, and I've watched the Pokemon Go players just be oblivious to their surroundings, and getting people that are out here just walking around looking at the garden itself getting in their way and stuff, and creates a it creates a little friction and stuff. So I tend to kind of stay away from that where I can, and tend to really just focus on playing, coming out here and playing whenever there's nobody here. Like right now, I almost got this entire uh, botanical gardens to myself. There's one other car out here, and it's somebody who's out walking some of the foot trails back over that way on some of those foot trail paths. They're back over there, so I can't drive over there. Obviously, those are walking paths. So we're not going to bother each. We're not going to see each other, much less bother each other. I would take you guys with me as I drive down, but when I get close to the end of this trail or end of the road down here, um, the uh, the cellular signal drops out big time. I mean, it's almost non-existent. It's like you hit a wall down there. I don't know why. It's everywhere else the signal's relatively decent, but you get down there near that end and it's terrible. So keeping that in mind, I just I don't mess too much with that. We going to do some driving today. I'm going to go through some neighboring areas and stuff like that and drive around, and intend to bring you guys with me, which reminds me I should probably bring up the speedometer so that you guys can see how fast I'm driving. Hold on, let me get over there. And there it is. Okay, close that out, put that back up. All right, the number up there in the upper right hand corner in white is the miles per hour, and it has a tenths marker there. So right now we're at 0.0 miles per hour, and you can watch the drift as the cell phone drifts around a little bit. When we drive, you'll be able to see the speed of the vehicle in there, but it does measure it to the tenths of a mile per hour. This also can be set up for kilometers per hour. Because the United States, we haven't moved over to the metric system yet because we're a bunch of dumbasses. Yeah, you know, we're still we're still sucking along there, ultra slow. We can't make up our mind. Half the stuff that we got is metric, and the other half is standard. So it just waiting for one of these days. President Carter back in the, trying to think, it was the 1970s, sometime in the 1970s. President Carter um, had mandated a change to the metric system from the standard system that we use, from the imperial system over to metric, and about half of everything got changed over, and then it just seemed to have stopped. You know, back in the late 1970s, early 1980s, and there has been no movement, or if there has been, it has been, you know, like glacial moves. It's just so slow that. But I wish one of these days we get a president with enough balls to come along and just finish finish the swap over to the metric system. Metric system, in my opinion, is much better, but there are those that would argue. Oh, yeah, a tickle in my throat. But anyway, enough of rambling about that crap. And I hope everybody's having a wonderful day today, wherever you are, all over this big wide world we live on, this big blue and brown marble floating in space. Well, let's see, we got probably another 10-15 minutes, and then we can start. We won't be able to do the we won't be able to do this one because obviously it's going to require more oomph than I've got just myself. So yeah, that's not going to work. But we can grab this one. Because it's just a tier 1, so those are easy. Anybody can do that. We'll grab that one because it's going to be a no-brainer. And probably that other tier 1 there, that yellow one, probably grab it too. I think my tasks, I think I need to win 3 battles, or Pokemon battles, or gym battles, rather. Excuse me. So that's probably what I'll do. I took this gym when I got here this morning. It was blue also, and I put my little guy in there. Yay! Here, have a berry. There you go. For those of you wondering, I'm level 41. Been level 40 for, I don't know, a year or two? Probably 2 years. Back before they did the level up change. About a year before that, probably. I've been level 40. Um, I just don't have the enthusiasm to level up. Back in the old level structure before they changed it, getting to level 40 was something that motivated me very, very much so. Nowadays, it doesn't. There really isn't much there to motivate me. I just don't find a reason to fight it. Now it's just more about having fun with the game. Looks like we've got. Okay, that's way off in the distance back there. Let's see what's in that one. Okay, yeah, that's Hanover House. Okay, yeah, that's not too bad. I mean, so all things being equal, we're just sitting here waiting on those two to pop up, so we can, or one of them anyway, a level one. It is a beautiful day in South Carolina. Hurricane Ian just missed us. This part of the most western part of South Carolina. It missed us almost completely. We had about 2 hours of light to moderate rain with very little wind when the eye made landfall, around the Charleston, South Carolina area. We're in the western part of the state up against Georgia and North Carolina, so up in the Blue Ridge Mountains. So those Blue Ridge Mountains really protected us, as they do so often. So hurricanes and mountain ranges don't typically get along very well. They don't make good bedfellows. I can tell you, my heart goes out to the people in Florida down there, in the Fort Myers, Tampa, Orlando area down there that got their asses handed to them by that storm. I worked in my career before I retired, medically retired. I worked for the Office of Emergency Management in Florida, and one year in particular, year 2004, the state had something like 7 or 8 hurricanes hit it, two of which were major ones, and the absolute damage that happened, and it wasn't like just one part of the state. By the time the end of the hurricane season got there, by the time November of that year got there and the hurricanes were done, the state looked like it had been, it was rough. And yeah, my heart goes out to those people. I know the suffering that they're going through, losing their homes, their vehicles. Um, there were quite a few of them that lost their lives because they didn't heed the evacuation orders. They thought that, and it's typical. Unfortunately, that's what happens. Is most people don't think that something will affect them, and not, or not to that degree anyway. And they think that they can stick it out and brave it out, and it winds up costing them more than they know. So, property can be replaced, human beings can't. So, I wish I could show you. It's like two or three, no, three now, three squirrels over here fighting each other, running around the base of an oak tree, about belt high or waist high, just zooming, doing the zoomies around three squirrels chasing each other. They're not screeching at each other, so I don't think it's a fight. I just think that they're just playing, just having a good time. I wish they had as much energy as these squirrels do around here. Man, damn, do they got a lot of energy. I wonder what would happen if you gave a squirrel an energy drink. They'd probably just self detonate in a little mushroom cloud. But they are running around having a good time. All right, looks like we had about 2 minutes 10 seconds on that one, and about a minute 20 on the other. Those will be easy battles to do because they're just tier one. I was hoping for some tier two or tier three battles today, but that doesn't look like it's going to happen. If I had two or three more level 40 plus players with me, we'd tackle that level four or at tier four. There's no way I could do that by myself. I might try. I might just give it a stab just for the sake of trying it. But I know I'm gonna fail if I do. So, we shall see. Yeah, let's see. This one will be first up. We'll grab it, and we'll go grab the other one. If that gem way off in the distance, up there, the one that's on the left, if that has a good raid in it, I might drive down there. But again, I won't be able to stream from down there because the cell phone. I might probably do a remote raid from here. Might do that. Okay, let's see what we wound up with here. Get out of the way there. Yes, I know you were everything from the Pokestop. Get out of the way. There we are. Eesh. I really don't want to, but I need to. I need this for the research stuff, so we're just gonna go ahead and deal with it. Those of you that want to see my party there, now, I don't know why in the hell it put that there. should probably get rid of that and put something else in its place. Let's bring something like that in there. There we go. If the username lists as buddy, that's a low end. Just something I use for a walking buddy. All right, 45 seconds. All right, 10 seconds. There we go. This one will be easy. This isn't going to take long at all. Here we go. Start tapping the screen. Oh, you didn't like that, did you? Let's do earthquake. See how that works. Oh, super effective. Hell yeah. And bye-bye. Two golden raspberries, super potions, revives, and 1,000 dust. 3,500. $16 balls for this next challenge. Oof. I tell you what, I really don't even want this one. Yeah, well, give it to me. Alright. Let's appraise it real fast. And that's junk. Oh, yeah, it's junk. Okay. Transfer it. Goodbye. Yeah, I know. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Alright, let's see. We got this one here. Let's check this one out. I care even less about this one. Do I waste it? I don't think so. I don't think we do. I'm serious. I just don't think we do. Because if a better one happens at one of these other gems, something that I really want, I don't want to. I don't even know how many remote raid passes I got. Let's go look. Let's see real fast here. I've got one more. Yeah, we're not wasting that one on junk. I needed the first one, but I don't need the other ones. We'll save them for something better. I don't even know if I've got enough to get another ray pen. No, I don't. Okay. Alright. 300 coins. I only got 34. Nah, I'm not going to buy any coins today. Yeah. Looks like it's going to be a quiet, long evening today, or morning today. Yeah, the squirrels are over here playing. Wish I The phone does not like being held. It says, I don't think so. I want to make sure I can see the other ones and see when they got raids going on. About the archive. Nope, nope, nope. Alright guys, well I'm going to end the broadcast here for right now. I'll pick it up again a little bit later today, maybe in a couple hours. When I get ready to leave the gardens and drive around and do some other things. But I really kind of want to drive down to the other end of the gardens and back. And if I leave the area I'm at now, then I'll lose the ability to stream. You know, it'll just cut you guys off. It'll just chop the stream and kill it because there just isn't enough signal strength the further down the gardens you get down here. It just um, cell coverage sucks, and I'd love to blame it on my personal carrier, but with the thousands of people that I've met down here, tens of thousands of people that I've Pokemon Go players I've met down here, everybody suffers. Nobody's got good signal down at the end, but it's worth the drive down there and back. So I'm going to go ahead and end the stream for now and be back a little bit later on when I get out and start driving. I'll leave the gardens and drive around. Talk to everybody then.